Up, 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 up. Oppa, 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 oppa. What do you mean controller battery low? What? What? How the fuck do I change the batteries? What the fuck? Oh, 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 oh. First isn't working? No, nothing's working. Especially my controller. Okay, how do I, what the fuck? Okay, you come out, and you die, and then we get one of, oh god, I can't see anything. Oh! What'd I drop? That's fine. Alright, and then one of them. Huh? Prego? Oppa? Oppa! Yeah, very nice. Alright, there we go. Yeah, hello everybody. How you doing? Welcome to whatever the fuck this is. I'm not streaming on TikTok today, no. I'm just starting with this because I wanted to do some testing. It isn't really playable. I mean, it's technically playable. I basically just wanted to do some testing for Steam integration thing. Get you guys down here, see if you actually connect. And then, yeah, just have a little discussion because there's some things that need to be discussed, like this horrible brown color. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I need to make the sides a bit prettier, but I don't really know how. So it's going to be a lot of speculating today. But how you doing? Hey, Facetious. Hey, Dharma. Hey, you. Hey, Luke. Hey, Tanta. Sorry, I'm just doing one side at a time. Hi, Twigster. Hi, Tanta. Welcome, Octoblue. Opie. How you doing? How's things? Remember you saying you would want to split the chat based on the first letter of the name. It was season 2, I think. Yeah, I've done it before, and I'm doing it again. Just because, well, guilds worked out so well in Byte World. I mean, I was like, fuck it. Can't not have some division. Who doesn't love a bit of division? Division causes drama, and drama is content, I guess. I don't know. Funny. But yeah. Anywho, look at this. We got left chat, we got right chat. Although for me, this is actually my right hand, this is my left hand. So it's a bit confusing, flipping and everything. But yeah, look at that. I've lined it up this so I can see which side is which. It's just gonna fuck my brain a little bit. But yeah. So now you can actually see when I'm reading like right chat and left chat, because I have to physically look. I've split them up on my end as well. So like, I have to look this way to read left chat, and I have to look this way to read right chat. Right chat better. Right chat seems to be in lower numbers. They seem to be the underdog. There's more messages on left chat, more names on left chat. So, but yeah, I got to stir this, stir the hatred, left chat superiority. True. Hey, Gigamoon. So yeah, first things first. Make sure for those of you that can, I'm doing this all through Byte World. So there's a new Byte World build. It's this. Just make sure you don't click host. I made it so you could host things. Not that, you guys, or unless you have a VR headset, you probably won't be able to do anything. I just forgot to turn it off. So, yeah, I guess you have this stream to try it if you want. But before you do that, I want to see if you can join. So, quality over quantity. Well, you do have Twig and you have Tanta, but they have Heyu. Heyu's kind of carrying left chat at the moment. This is Finsplay. He wants to weaken us by splitting us. We have to stick together to overthrow him. You've seen through my charade. Yeah, I took a book out of American politics. Oh my god, what am I kicking? Only downside of VR, you can't see shit in your room. Right chat has less, which means it's easier to read. True. I'd more likely see your messages in right chat. To Z Hey U E. Oh my god. Wow, you really want to be a part of Right Chat that badly. Yeah, look, your friends are over there. Hey, you look, Twig, Tanta. Look at you all by yourself on your lonesome. Left chat is gonna be fighting for attention. I don't know. Left chat is literally just Hey You right now. Seems to be getting a lot of attention. But anywho, yeah. Oh god, I forgot how much it squeezes my brain. But yeah, let's first of all let's have a little gander at what I've been adding. So obviously, well, for those who haven't seen it, look at this. I got physicsy hands now. Also, I should probably get away from my desk before I punch something. I got physicsy hands, which means that they can't go through things no matter how much I try. And same with my head and stuff. Like you see, it bounces off and then pings past. Look at that. That's sick. And the cool thing about that is obviously got the SAO menu with no audio. It's very, 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 very bare bones. I have not polished this at all with sound effects and whatnot, but got patch notes up and running. And look at that. Oh, I love the grabbing system on this. But yeah, look at that. What does that even say? I can't read backwards. Added VR again. Yeah, patch notes, baby. So, first things first. Yeah, VR again. SAO menu again. New VR physics. That's new. That's not again. Multiplayer again. Team colors. Actually, we can't really demonstrate this one until people join. But yeah, instead of guilds, it's team colors. Is that gonna come back down? Where the fuck did that go? Oh, never mind. Also, let's put on a background. There we go. Just get a bit of color in the scene. But yeah. Oh. Phone. I can't test the phone yet. Cameras. There's none. Seats. There is another seat. Oh. I guess I could be far away. If need be. Outro. Don't think that does anything. Settings. Pretty sure that's not going to do anything. No. Alright, so yeah, like I said, very, very, very bare bones. Oh god, my brain. Also, wait, chat dead? Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. If I press F5, does that fix things? It says reloading. It does work, okay. Wait, what the hell? Hey, you. Why would you do that? Hey, you. Okay, yeah, sometimes the chat disconnects, but I found a solution to bring it back. I was wondering why... I was wondering why they weren't loading. Oh, my... Or loading. Wait, what did I miss? Right, chat gonna... I started playing Little Big Planet 1 because I never played it before. And made me remember you. Dude, Little Big Planet 1 was goated. It was so simple, but so good. It's been a few months since I was asked, yeah, where you been, Gugaman? What you been up to? What's the raccoon been up to? And yeah, hey you, god damn it. I assume you can revert that at some point. I don't want to have to call you Jayu. Bro. Also, I'm not going to be able to see notifications. So, like, I haven't set up the activity feed or whatever. So, thank you, Isaac, for, what is that? 17 months. Thank you very much for your tier 1. And same to you, Gugaman, for tier 1 for 14 months. Thank you very much. Yeah, 21 and 14, goddamn. I'm getting old, boys. I'm getting old. But, yeah, chat's reconnected now. God, okay, looking at the color scheme, the purple does not work well with the brown. It worked well when it was black, but then I didn't really update the color since then. But yeah, I guess Hayes changed sides. Left chat's going to be near static, yeah. Rest in pieces. Luke, you got to carry left chat now. Alright, but now I should be able to put this back on. Also, hi Gojo. But yeah, well, I guess I'll just keep. I'm just gonna face this way then. I guess I've talked to right chat, left chat kind of cringe. But yeah, can anyone help test? I need someone to help me test that network works. So is anybody at their PC right now and has Steam and Byte World? No? Okay, well that doesn't help. And also, yeah, I don't know how you guys are going to let me know if the chat disconnects again, but maybe I should make it like auto reconnect every now and then. Can do soon. At school? Well, you got school computers, don't you? Saving my Mr. Finn for cool epic sub moment. Yeah, don't do it now. I wouldn't. Oh, hey, Bass. Okay, the activity's starting to peak up on left chat. Fuck right chat. I'm more of a left chat kind of guy myself anyway, because I am, well, F, first half of the alphabet, so left chat's kind of my people. So how you doing, Bass? Nothing much. I'm unemployed now, and uni is on pause. So, plenty of time to check out streams then. Hey, yeah, hell yeah. Fuck right chat, right? Left is life, yeah. Treason. Yeah, sorry. Hey, you chose the wrong side. You left me, so you should have known that. Been good news. I will get a PC soon, and that means I can play your games and such. Hell yeah. I mean, hopefully it's a good one, because my games aren't very optimized, so hopefully a good one. 50, what are we on now? 50, 70, 50, 80. Get one of them. You're going to need it. And only then you'll probably get about like 10 FPS. We're just going to ignore the fact we right-handed. I mean, surely we have some left-handers in chat, surely. I mean, it's not based on hands. It's not based on hands. It's based on name. The most important thing. Technically, I am both. I am the Chavatar. Well, no, you have a Z or a Z. So you're just right, chat. What? Right is right. Okay, I was waiting for someone to say that. I knew they'd use that as the base of their argument. Oh, we literally have right in the name when right just means correct. But no, left is it's all that's left. So yeah, I can do the same thing. But yeah, well, I guess until then. Actually, wait, could I join my own game? I want to see if I can test it. Actually, I don't think I can. I don't think Steam lets the same account join the same lobby twice. Middle chat. What, should I split into 3? Oh god, can I do that? How many in the alphabet? 26. That's not divisible by 3. There'd have to be one letter left over. Fuck it. We could just put Z in their own category. And same with numbers. Because it's A through M, but it's also 0 through 4, and then 5 through 9 on right chat. Right is for right into the bin. Oh shit! You got him. Got him. See, this is great. I love a bit of competition, bit of rivalry. But yeah, I've been fucking coming up with so many ideas for left chat versus right chat mini games, which I think is going to be probably one of the main focuses of the streams. Is the mini games, and I was thinking I've got some ideas as well for the player mini games, but those are fewer in number because it's harder because I want to involve the chat, the Twitch chat in some way, even in the player games, and it's harder to come up with ideas for that. Hi, Leaf. You're walking right now. How dare you? How dare you? But how you doing? How you doing? Those guys stupid. Have good stream that well. We'll see. Probably going to be another development one in the latter half of it. I'm literally just sitting around until somebody with a Steam account shows up. I'm doing this thing until then. Left was left to rot. Left of the people left behind. Okay, this is. Yeah, well, you're right in the middle of irrelevancy. You're right. Guys, I'm not coming up with anything. It's kind of hard to do with the right. Right. Right rhymes with white, And white has supremacists. So right chat's actually racist. Oh, and racist starts with an R. And right starts with an R. So L. We literally start with an L, guys. Actually, we can't make that argument. Shit. I just have a Steam account. I've been waiting. All right, Bass, download the updated Byte World. Let's test this shit. Hey, Nano Cat. The arrow doesn't appear, so it just shows at you. Wait, what? The arrow. On my way. Oh, well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Bro. I can test it. Is it Tank Team or you reach another game? It's another game called Byte World. I didn't know what to call it. It was going to be like VTuberverse and then Byte World. Now I kind of want it to be Finderstream. So I don't really know. It's just kind of like my app on Steam that I upload things to so you guys can download them. Instead of having a Google Drive. Mainly because then it auto updates and whatever. But it's essentially just my playground. My testing grounds app. And I called it Byte World just to get Steam off my back. So it looks like a game. But yeah, now I've uploaded this, and we'll see, well, what happens. And there's no commands yet. I haven't got that far. I've added, well, command system, but I haven't set them up yet. Which side am I on? You appear to be left chat. It's A through M, if your name starts with A through M. I'm going to make it as well. I think it'll be quite a cool feature. So if I add all these sort of left chat versus right chat mini games, I think, imagine like when somebody raids. It's like the last time Doik raided my stream, we had a game of Pictionary. His chat versus my chat. So it'd be cool if I could like set custom like groups so people could sign up for my team versus Doik's team, and then we could do with those same mini games instead of left chat, right chat, my chat versus his chat. You know, how cool would that be? I think that'd be pretty cool. Make it A to L for the left. Oh, that yeah, but then we'd be outnumbered by one letter. We don't want to lose M. M is We'd lose Luke. You wouldn't be on left chat anymore if it was A to L. Unless that's what you want. Are you trying to leave us? No executable found. Oh shit. Right, I changed the name of it. Okay. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to open the file location and run it manually. I forgot that, yeah, Steam has to like you have to tell it what to run, and seeing as I've changed the name from Byte World to Finderstreams, it's not going to run. So you're going to have to open the file location and then run it that way. I don't have a feedback command anymore because I'm in VR, so I'll just write this in a notepad or something. I don't know. Notepad. Also, thank you for the bit, Gojo. I don't have my alerts on, so I can't see it. Shit, what did I just say? What was I about to write? Oh my god, my brain can't hold information. What the hell? Oh yeah, right. Steam. Not targeting Yixi. That'll do. Alright, cool. Raise on left. Well, technically... LMNOP. Well, yeah, no, Ray would be on the right. Gulan would be on the left. Unless there's no difference. Connecting to Twitch. Yeah, check your browser. It should open a window in your browser that lets you authorize Twitch, theoretically. Why are you referring to yourself in the third person? Zayu, Zhao. I don't know. Wouldn't you be able to grab the pop-out chat URL from their chat? Do that? Yeah, but they'll be talking in my chat. When you raid it, they bring them over to my chat, right? So, like, theoretically, like, I could also set up so it reads both chats, but that, I guess, requires both people to be streaming at the same time, and usually during raids, the other person stops streaming, and then they all come over to one chat. But if I wanted to, and, like, you know, someone else is live, I could challenge them to a chat off. That could be quite fun. So yeah, like loads of possibilities. I've just been brainstorming a lot. Oh. Also, I just got to check chat every now and then. Yep, it's disconnected again. Why is it disconnecting so much? F5, and that should fix it, right? Reloading. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to make this auto reload because dear God, it keeps leaving. But also thank you for the 34 bits, Gojo. Nothing open a browser. Yeah, when it's connecting to Twitch, it's trying to like get you to click accept in the browser. Hey, Hydra. Yeah. Stuck on connecting to Twitch. So it's not opening anything in the browser. Nothing at all. Press F12 and send me what that looks like. So this is why I didn't think we'd be doing anything today because, well, I probably should have play tested this. I have a play tester group for a reason, but why is it 2 chats? Because, you know, why not? Fuck it. We ball. Because eventually it's going to be multiplayer game or mini games putting you guys against each other. Nothing's popping up. Well, shit. It says connected or connecting. There's a big difference. Oh, it says it in F12. That's not good. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, wait. Connected in green. Huh. Okay, try restarting and see if that does anything. It might just be a first time issue. Okay, let's have a gander. 1 sec. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's have a gander. Byte world. Okay. Yeah, connected. The question is, does it do that regardless of if it's actually connected? Or am I just bad at programming? So it does that. When does it do that? So there's no errors or anything. Weird. Actually, yeah, it's subscribing to Twitch. Interesting. Interesting. I might have to just rework that whole system because I copied it from ByteWorld, but like, I don't think I copied it very well. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's just a bit of scuff. Well, I could show you, well, in editor mode, what it looks like or what it's supposed to look like, and it is quite cool. Because I can like pick people up now. Well, it was so fucking tough getting it to work. Spent like a whole day just trying to get picking up people working. Because in the old version it was fine, because it wasn't very physicsy, but now it is physicsy. So then I had to make the physics synchronize and shit. And long. But yeah. It's just retrieving the view account. It shouldn't even be doing that. If you're not like the host, it shouldn't be retrieving the view account. Don't retrieve a view account on non-hosts. It's good, boys. Keep the feedback coming. Oh. Classic Finn launch. Yeah, honestly, this is how it usually goes. So, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see when restart. Didn't even get to click viewer. Wait, is that... It should have... Huh. It should have asked you if you want to be viewer or streamer. Unless it's still loading things from ByteWorld. But it's a different name, so I would have thought it's... Yeah, it shouldn't be targeting the same place. How I missed this. Yeah. The scuff. It says connecting to Twitch when I click viewer and just stayed there. Yeah. See, it's weird. It's annoying because it works for me, like, connecting. So I have no idea why it doesn't for other people. Who loves coding? Who doesn't love coding? Anyway, well, let's go over to the non-shit microphone. I think that's a good enough testing period. And let's see if this has actually done anything. So we can close this app now. Close. Okay, and then we're just in the void. We have no music in the void, just silence. And first of all, let's just check that the analytics was saving. Live streams. What's the date today? 29th. Alright, there is a 29th saved. And there you go. There's Fox, Dharma, Heyu. That's all saving. Got emotes. That's working. View account is working. Haven't tested it with TikTok, but that's fine. Started then, ended then. Nice. Alright, cool. That works. It showed if I want to be a streamer or viewer. I chose viewer, but just shows retrieving view account. Okay, so it kind of worked for Gugaman. That might be because he never played Byworld. So, like, it doesn't remember those settings. What the fuck is that? Vine Source. Is it weird that Vine Source is one of those names that I've heard a million times? Oh shit, I just realized my microphone's on like max sensitivity. Yeah, sorry about that. That's Wait, did I not just sound terrible right then? Or was everyone just being polite? If I restart, it doesn't let me choose between them. Yeah, it shouldn't do it a second time. You only have to select viewer or streamer once. Then it remembers it after that. Okay, so why would that happen? Let's what? Let's have a gander. Also, music can come back now. It was better before. Really? Is this better? You like this? Bruh. Sounded a bit louder but clear. Is it not clear now? Perfect. Hey, what do you mean? You said you liked it louder. Oh, I can't win with you guys. Did that hurt? Yeah. What were you trying to say? Instead, I honestly, I just saw Mummy and I was just like, yeah, that's totally normal. I didn't even know that was an autocorrect. Honestly, it's just par for the course. Okay, so it's getting to what point? So when you select the streamer, it's like, yep, you chose a thing. Which will be first time is there. So we're at login already connected, right? That's where it gets to. So you guys see this, right? Connecting to Twitch. And then it doesn't move on to the next part. And the next part, it only moves on when connected is true. And connected gets set to true. Here. So it waits. So it does this. Okay, so do you guys see this message here? In your F12, do you see loaded channel? You should see either one of these two things: loaded channel or couldn't get channel. How would you feel if I just spontaneously combusted? Well, I wouldn't exactly know that because I can't see you. So like, I feel like I would be indifferent because I can't see you on fire. Wait, neither. Okay. So it doesn't even get that far? It should do that. Maybe here? This bit isn't getting called? Or maybe this whole thing isn't being called? Or maybe this isn't being called? Where does connect get called from? I'm pretty sure connect gets called at the end of the animation. Yeah, gets called at the end of the animation. At this point, maybe I'd put it one frame before. Actually, no, fuck it. We're not going to do it in animations. It's always weird in animations. We'll do it after you select streamer, connect. I should do this right at the end. Or after you choose viewer. So that should be the first time sorted. And I'll just add some log warning. Checking connection. No, that's nice. Bucket. What the fuck? Checking Twitch connection. Oh, I can't see my keyboard. Just loads off retrieving view account. Yeah, the view account is something separate, which shouldn't even be doing anything. That's over here. Control live? Check live? Yeah, retrieving the view account. It shouldn't be checking live. And it's only if Twitch is connected, and let's just also make it so you have to be the host. Yeah. Cool. Now back to this. So this should tell, or it should say at least checking Twitch connection. Debugging.log success. Oh no. Or just log warning. It's not a success yet. Twitch connected. Returned ID dot result? No. Status? I don't know. No DMU screenshot, but I can't. Is there somewhere you want me to put in? Mostly just the Discord. That's where most of the stuff goes. No, there goes Twixter. Yeah, just in the Discord. Probably the Byte World channel general. It doesn't really matter. So it's not getting the channel. Maybe. But no, you'd be seeing at least one of these two things. So the fact that you're not seeing any of them. Let's have a look in development. Yeah. So, okay, above that bit, above the connected to, like, if you scroll up, what does it say above that? Because it says connected to Twitch. Wait, what does it say connected to? Here. In this bit. And it only connects to Twitch if this is called, and this is only called upon starting the thing. Actually, I can make this private, can't I? Doesn't need to be public. Okay, so above that. Connecting to Twitch, subscribing to Twitch events. Because here, this is when it sets it to true. This is when it turns on the whole Twitch thing. And then you see the things like connecting to Twitch, and that does that. And then this just waits until it gets a successful response for trying to get your channel and like profile picture and stuff. Not that I actually use the profile picture, but that's what it should do. I don't have any debugging here. Debugging.log success. Twitch setup complete. I will also do already chosen on icon. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, here. On icons loaded. Because normally back in Byte World, I would have to wait until all the icons are loaded and then you can start logging in. You know, you just want to make sure that icons are loaded. But seeing as I don't have icons. Oh, I do have icons now. Hold up. I can bring them back. From the dead. Right. Or hopefully something here fixes something. Yeah. Well, I've changed a few things that, okay, maybe this will now fix something. Annoyingly, I can't test if it works because it was already working for me. So I'm going to have to sort of test this next stream. But that's fine. We're just doing development today. So let's go to the animations. Get rid of all these things. We don't need to connect there. Because when this disappears, it'll already have started connecting. Yeah. Okay, and this also starts by default, right? Loads. On icons loaded, yeah. That's good. All right. Next up, well, assuming that's that fixed. Done that. I'll do the Steam one later. Well, maybe that's why it isn't working. Maybe it's... No, that wouldn't affect it. Steam and Twitch have nothing to do with each other. Yes, yeah, it's the same as the other screenshot. It just seems it's not. Well, it's just failing at sort of at this bit. Because it should... Or maybe the animations are failing. Maybe it is doing this. I guess we'll find out. Because next time I can test, if I see this message, then I know it's saying connected is true, so it's getting stuck somewhere else in like the animation or something. So that's fine. That's all good for next time. Actually, you know what? I'll just test it with my play testers. I have them for a reason. So I'll do that after stream. Okay, next question is, how do I make this look less shit? You know, I'm not sure about brown. What do you guys think about brown for the background color? Because with white text, it looks good, but then I forgot that it's not going to be white text. It's going to be based on the platform you're speaking from. Or maybe I'd make it not for that. Maybe I make just all the text white. And then it only separates per thingy on my view that I see, on my chat, which will be here. So it'll be purple and red and whatever. But here, it's just white. Bluish black. I don't want to make it too dark. I wanted to have a bit of color, because like we had black before. And like bluish black is still kind of dark. Discord looking ass, you know. I was thinking transparent, but then that kind of defeats the point of having these bits blocked off, because it's to stop people from getting motion sick. Because the background's blurred. And that for some reason makes people motion sick. And like also you can see where the where the decorations end if it's transparent. Maybe that's not a bad thing. But then I also actually no, I need to make it so this is easily because if I need to like screenshot a message that's said for like a video or something for context, it's easier to just get it from like a solid color. Username's colored. I was thinking that, but then it gets a bit too rainbowy. I like it like so. Currently, it's like, you know, purple. It's all purple for or different shades of purple for like the username or whatever. So like, there's no white in it at all. Just because mixing them kind of gets a bit like headachy. It's one color then another, and then one color then another. Planning on adding a scrolling feature for the chats. I mean, in-game chats, like network chats, no, and this chat, no, no, not really. Mainly because I don't know how I would in VR. I could like pause chat to like if I wanted to read a message, but like scrolling's a bit more difficult, and then I just end up getting behind on chat anyway. So yeah, no current plans. Just don't see any need for it at the moment. I could do black, but like I mean, black would be good because it directs all the attention to the middle. It's the only thing of interest. But just black looks, it's just a bit harsh. You know? It's a bit too black. Maybe like a dark grey. And then this could be a slightly lighter grey. But still, it's still just a bit too dark. Maybe the bar could be pure black. So what do you think? Left or right? Color? No color. I think the brown looks kind of clean. I do kind of like the brown. But then a part of me also doesn't like the brown. I don't know. I'm very torn. Can you become a play tester? I mean, I only have like a few of them. And like I don't ever use them. This is the one rare occasion that I actually use play testers, and that's at the start of every season. But I don't start seasons. Contrary to popular belief, I don't start seasons that often. You know. So, and most of the time it's just to test that Steam part works. Because I don't test much stuff. You know, I usually just like upload it and just let it go and do its thing. Just on the day. Also, I just realized these are Huh. Oh shit, wrong thing. What am I trying to do here? It's just the info zone and stuff is like out of place. Not centered. Wait, is it because of this? No, that makes it worse. Oh, fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Let's just do that. And then do that. Keep things simple. Text zone, same thing. Middle. Drop it down to there. There we go. Nice and centered. And then make them a bit transparent. And the same with these lines. Cool. Pure black is a bit aggressive. Yeah. I think the dark grey works, maybe. But then it makes the white really bright, you know, by comparison. Whereas this is a bit like more natural, you know, it's natural colours. A bit nicer on the eyes. You won't see the dark purple text on the black one. Yeah, well that's the thing. That's why I'm thinking about making just all of it white. So you won't be able to tell, you know, what platform the people are speaking from, but maybe that doesn't matter. For now, I think I've definitely changed the text to. Well, I can just test this actually. Let's make all the messages white. And let's try this. Discord light mode that bitch. No, I'm not that crazy. I'm not gonna do fucking black on white. White on black I think I can handle, but yeah, black on white. Fuck. My eyes, dude. Have pity. Okay, let's try this. Don't know if it's possible, but if you can, what if you could make the username colors the same colors as on Twitch? Yeah, that's definitely possible. The only thing is then, well, it wouldn't be even, because everyone on YouTube and stuff and TikTok I don't think they have colors. At least I don't think they do. So I'd want some form of like consistency, you know. And here I think brown is an ugly color, but I'm biased. Yeah, it's not like it can be a nice color when it's more like nature and earth, but then it can also not be a great color. It's very situational, which is why I think it's missing something. That's why I don't like it currently, because it's just brown. Also, try sending a message now, and we'll see what it looks like in on both chats. It should be connected, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what that looks like design-wise. And we'll keep... Actually, wait, did I change it? Yeah, so that's... Yeah, the purple obviously gets lost in the brown. But the white message is very clear. Okay, any left chatters? Oh wait, I'm a left chatter. Left chat gang. Yeah, so you see the purple and the white that much better on the left, on the black, than on the right. And yeah, I do need to add an auto connect thing because it's just weird that it disconnects. Auto reconnect Twitch. I can do that like every 30 seconds or something, just to make sure it's still running. So then at most I won't see chat for 30 seconds. Bruh, yeah, I'm fucking outnumbered here. So how do we make the right side better? Obviously, you could just change the purple, but I don't know if I should change the text or the background. So that's it on black. That's it on white. Ah, God, that hurts. Let's try all the colors in the rainbow, because I don't want any. I want it to be quite a dull color, so it doesn't like stand out too much and like, you know, sear your eyes. It's like all of these. Imagine staring at this for like 2 hours. You know, you need something nice and neutral. Even blue can be a bit much. Maybe, you know, I could try and figure out a transparent thing. Like, because then it keeps in line. It's like seeing the full screen without seeing the full screen. I mean, transparent's not too bad, is it? That looks quite nice. It looks like a separate thing, even though, like, if you get rid of the bar, it's literally just right next to it. So I could just have black bars here with a left and right chat that don't need a background. Maybe they just have a darker transparent. Like that? That's not bad, is it? Hey, Zen. I'm good. I've been, well, a bit busy this past week, hence my spottiness with content and streaming. Had a wedding and a funeral. Not linked, funnily enough. Man, am I the only one on left, gang? What is this bullshit? Even Hey You left me. Is right chat just where it's at? Also, why is my username lowercase? Shouldn't that be uppercase? What happened to all the... It's not like lowercase font. Why are all the usernames lowercase? Oh, hey Bass. Yeah. See, I got friends. I'm not alone. Bruh. Yeah, your arrow did not work there. If you do like, actually no, you just can't do the things. Yeah, you did. Look at you. You're all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here. You traitor. You know, I do like the transparency and the white. I think maybe the purple's a bit too. It's either too light or too dark. Let's try a bit darker. Oh no, not darker. Let's try lighter. All right, just keep sending messages. Spam those fucking messages. Spam them. Oh, God. Is that too light now? Bit darker? Bit darker? No, too dark now. Maybe I just have white usernames for all of them. Just everything white. Or is that going to make it hard to distinguish message from username? Also, do I have line spacing? Or do I remove line spacing? I forgot my sub. How could you? My sub is like the most important sub on Twitch. Oh my god. Yeah, that looks terrible. That's bad. Definitely need line spacing. I could also have it, you know, like the message next to the name, but I kind of like it in the middle. Keeps things centered. But like I could do like that. Then you can have uppercase in your actual username. Oh, maybe I'm using the username, not the display name. Here on Twitch message. Yeah, username's the only one available. Where's display name? Normally there's a display name. I guess not with IRC. It doesn't matter. That's better in the middle. Yeah, I think you're right. I also got this option. No, not this one. This? No. This? I don't know what the difference between this and this is. But there is apparently a difference. Could also make it bigger. Or smaller. Small could be better. It's 25 by default. Or 30 by default. Could try 25. The light pink one. Well, it was more of a light purple, but a lilac color, one could say. Yeah, I think it's nicer when you can tell the names apart. That's how you get over there, you cheat. Well, L is before M. So, he made it. He's in the bracket. I have the broadcaster by my side, yep. The power of me. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do 25 font size. And we'll keep that purple. Pastel. This just applies to both chats. Paste. 25. Save. And then spacing is fine. The background, right. And we'll just change the background on both. To a nice dark. How transparent? About there. That's fine. This just needs to be slightly darker. And then obviously the bars. All right, how does that look? Could you stare at that all stream without throwing up? Because now you can see more of the blurriness, you know? Let's turn on bushes. And turn on Twitch. 25 is way too small. I mean, there's only 5 little measly points below. Like, I'll show you the difference between 25 and 30. I'll make left chat 30 and right chat 25, and we'll actually go full screen ish. Like, you can't really tell the difference, can you? I'm blind. They're pretty much the same thing. Probably would need a landscape behind you. Yeah, but I don't want to have it over the chat. Because so like the main reason I didn't want transparency is because I don't want if I have to like screenshot Bass's comment here for like context. I don't want to have half of a fucking tree clipping through his message and making it hard to read. Let's just demonstrate. If I wanted to screenshot it, it look like that. I mean, that's not the worst thing though, because it is still blurred. But you can kind of see where it ends. Okay, you can hardly read 20. You might want to put on your glasses there, buddy. I mean, I can make it bigger. I could make it even bigger. Let's make it 35 instead. Is that better? Bloody old man Zen. That does us well now that we see the size. Yeah. It is literally just cut off. Because I wanted to make it so people they had no choice but to be on screen. So they can just hide off screen. It's an idea. I don't know if it'll stick, but I might end up with a full desk in the end, but oh, thank you, Bass. Way better, I can read. Okay. Is that too big now though? Does it need some more spacing from the edge? Like another 15, maybe 25 from the edge. If it's too big and too close to the edge, it looks a bit odd. You can make it a little smaller. No, you have made your bed. Now you must lie in it. It's 35 all the way. All right, 35 with a 25 on each side gap. Nice. All right, cool. That's the chat situation sorted. Actually, the things might need to be a bit darker. The top bits. Why is there two chats? Because two chats are the best. Chats are like guilds now, but for Twitch. 30 was good. Why is too bad? 30 is gone. Now it's 35. 35 is supreme. Yeah. Can you make it a shit ton bigger? What number? What? 75? 85? 95? Dare I say 100? Shall we just do that? Fuck it. What have I got to lose? I don't think the transparency is good. Oh my god. Who do I trust? Who do I believe? Wait, what did you prefer then? The pure black or the dark or the brownish color or which one? How did you make that pog gif in Discord? I didn't. I just paid someone on Fiverr to make me a pog gift. Gift? Dear God. Yeah, basically. Basically fixing stream. The original was better. Oh, fuck. The black and the tan. Wait, no, I was... Well, actually, to be fair, I could have them as, different colours. Left chat could be one colour, right chat could be another. Maybe it's just too transparent. If I increase this to almost black. What if I do that? That's basically opaque. Like that. A little bit of transparency. The black and brown was not fantastic. Okay, that is objectively wrong. There was no way. That looks so bad. That was just as a demonstration to show both of them next to each other. I would not have them one black, one brown. That'd be crazy. Transparency is weird when the whole thing is designed around just seeing the middle part. First day new stream, left chat versus right chat. Yep. Start the divide early, you know. Get people to turn against each other. I'm colorblind, I see. So but black and white's good then, isn't it? There's no color in there. See, I'm looking out for the colorblind by not having any color. Easy peasy. Okay. So, okay, if not transparency, then but how do I just make brown not look terrible? You know? Like, it's just plain and boring. At least here there's, like, something going on. Admittedly, my whole hand phone system's going to be fucked up, but you can then see the hand off screen. Because, this way it does direct all your attention to the middle. When it's transparent, you can see things going on that you're not meant to see. Or you're not designed to see. Make it pink and neon green. Alright. Turn off that. Is that better? Green. Pure green. 255 green. Yeah, I like that. I might just stick with that. Who needs eyeballs anyway? Yeah, you guys are going to have spots in your eyes for hours after the stream ends if this is how it goes. Add stuff to the background, then the transparency becomes good. Well, I don't know. People are saying that just the transparency in general just isn't good. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe now. I got a devil and an angel on my shoulder, and I don't know which one's right. I'm not good at UI design. Hence why I'm doing some crowdsourcing. A dark green. Oh god, yeah, my eyes actually hurting from looking at this, dude. I could change it based on the background, maybe. So like, because we have trees, this one could be green, but then if I change to another one, it changes. Oh, but then I can't have a consistent like purple, because you know the purple will look bad on the brown, but good on the black, and then it might look better on the green. And oh god, fucking UI. I need something consistent. No, I can't have it swapping. It is all subjective. Honestly, I just need to choose something. I need to be decisive, but I don't know. Because that just looks like no effort was put into it. I don't want it to come across as a low effort stream. And that just looks like no effort was put into it at all. Pure white. There we go. That's the stuff. Piss yellow. God, colors suck, dude. There's so many bad colors. Like, this color is shit. I actually hate this color. This type of blue. I think this is a gross color. You can't ever really go wrong with purple. But then the usernames are purple, so that kind of fucks that up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks kind of nice. It looks like Twitch. The only problem is, you know, if I'm gonna be multi-streaming, maybe it's a bit biased. A new channel point which lets us change the color mid-stream. Bruh. I was thinking about adding like channel points for you guys to like swap sides temporarily, so it would add a letter to the front of your name or something, so you could be on the opposite chat instead of doing what Heyu does and just, you know, changing your whole account name, which I'm not even sure he can change back now, but he's done it. Heyu is no more. sky blue on top. I don't think that... Like that. Is that the color of the sky? I would never, bro. We rise and left, we die and left. Thank you, Bass. See, Bass is getting the idea. Bass is getting what I'm cooking. He knows what I'm going for. It could match the background color. Yeah, I thought about that, but no. It's... I don't even know how I'd do that. Actually, no, I do know how to do that. But like, it's the problem is then, you know, if the background is purple? What if we're in a purple scene, and then, you know, purple on purple? Like, even that just looks terrible. So like, I'd have to make it so I couldn't tell who was from which platform. Just make all the usernames white, and it's just the username color is fucking with me right now. So unless I make it white, I can't do this where it changes. And also, yeah, I don't know, changing the background. I'd want it to be consistent, you know, for like the TikToks, because this is a content season, right? This is all based on content. If I need to capture a message, I want it to look nice, presentable, and consistent. When are you doing Byteword again? I don't know. Maybe never. Depends how well this season goes. You have some nice color codes. I mean, feel free to send them. But I don't see. It's too many like options. I have option paralysis or whatever, choice paralysis. There's too many things I could do. I just don't know which one works. Obviously, I could just try them all. No harm in trying. But I'd like to just get it right the first time around. Commit to one thing. Just go with the first one at this point. Fits your brand. Well, brown. Yeah, reduced to atoms. It was a thing that happened and is no more. You'll come to get used to that. I swap between projects literally every other stream. You know what? Maybe problem solved. I just don't have any chat. Boom. Oh, maybe I just have a middle chat and no left chat, right chat. I combine them all into one chat. Maybe it would look nice if there was actually some like artwork or something going on around it. Some theme. Maybe if it was more animated. Had little things going on. Because there also needs to be a points thing. Down here. Because when you guys play minigames, you earn points for your team. Or your side. And then obviously the side with the most points at the end wins. And that's going to be at the bottom. How about you make the YouTube usernames in red and the Twitch usernames in purple, or like a dark purple? Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. If they are purple and then we change the background of this thing based on the background of the scene, then purple usernames in a purple scene, you know, you're gonna get lost a bit. Which is why I don't think that'll really work, having platform colored names with a background that can change color. Like even on blue, the purple loses it. So I've got to make it, because the three colors are, well, four colors actually: green, blue, red, and purple. Purple's Twitch, red is YouTube, blue is TikTok, and green is like network players. So I need to find a color that works with all of those for the background. Which is why I think you can't go wrong with a black or a white.
I just wouldn't want to do white because it burns my eyes, and I wouldn't want to go full black because that is just kind of lazy looking. So that's what I was thinking. Transparency could work. You know what? Fuck it. I like transparency. I'm going transparency. I am transparent. I am transparency gang. Just gonna make it very dark transparency to make sure the focus is where it needs to be. Alright, there. I'm taking executive power. I'm making an executive decision. I'm overriding chat's opinion. We're going full dark mode, full night mode. You know? You know? Transparent with a tint of black, like a tinted window. I could make it, yeah, just like really light transparency. But then again, no, I'm trying to hide the blurriness. Because the blurriness is what's making people ill. Or at least they say it makes them feel ill. No, I think that doesn't look too bad. The border should be solid. I don't want. I'm trying to avoid pitch black. So like, I'm trying to have even just a tiny bit of like really dark, but just a tiny bit of transparency. Because I want to avoid just pure black. And grey is if possible. You know, like that. Let's add some more trees. See what it looks like. We'll do one side with like more trees. I'm gonna have to build scenes around like the whole 16:9 resolution. But that's fine. So I imagine that. So one half of the stream has sort of other things in the background, like non-intrusive things. But then, or I could have it nothing. I think some things is probably better than no things. But then again, you also don't want to make it harder to read the messages, so it has to be like dark enough background-wise. I could even go as far as that. So like you can kind of make out some shapes there. Let's full screen it ish. Like you can see sort of like very, very dark outlines, and you can tell they're part of the main scene, but you can't really focus on them. That's pretty clean, right? Yeah, we'll have to see what this looks like full screen or like full screen. Oh shit! What is this? There. Oh god, now I have to change the top and the bottom, which at this point are just going to be pretty much pure black. Yeah, there's only one like level in between pitch black and this level of opacity. I mean that is fine enough. You know, keep the focus in the middle, but you can kind of see really dark things here going on. Maybe this is where all the dark dealings goes on in this area. Yeah, fuck it. Cool. We'll just write that down as done.
Stretch. Unshrimp. Oh, my goddamn back, dude.
All right. Now, what's up on the Trello? See, okay, these are the games that I've been, like, coming up with. There's a lot of mini games that involve left chat versus right chat, and not as many where it's players. But so these are the ideas of doing left chat versus right chat, and obviously a lot of it's going to be like taking the vote average, on where people will want to go, because obviously there is no one leader in a chat. So we got Connect 4, Pictionary, Wordle, Match 2, Guess the Number. A lot of these are quite like chance based. So like Guess the Number is I just think of a number, and whoever says the number first in chat wins a point for their team. Like that's a really simple concept. And then I'm still trying to figure out what, because you get your points here at the bottom, what the victory is at the end of stream. I was thinking maybe the chat that earns the most points by the end of stream gets to request one thing that I must do. So like, the submitting ideas thing that I normally do for free would now be a reward. So yeah, something like that. And then everyone suggests something, and then I go through and I add the ones that are like doable. Because obviously I've got to just ignore the ones that like add a nuke. Things that would be appropriate. And then that side of chat votes on the one that they want, and then I add it for next stream. You want to be a leader? Well, you can organize that with Bright Chat. You might have some competition though. But yeah, some other things. We also got like Guess Who. Don't know if you guys have ever played Guess Who, but you got like a grid of faces, and you have to figure out who the opponent is by asking questions. The only problem is then obviously people in chat saying like, oh, this is our guy, and just ruining all the fun. So I'd have to make it so I could only see messages that either yes or no, because obviously I got a thing strapped to my face, so I kind of easily like block out what messages I see. And then did the same thing for you guys when you ask questions. But then again, actually, how would you then all decide? You'd have to turn things down. I'd have to turn them down for you. Yeah, I'd have to turn them down for you. And then you guys win when you get it down to one streamer left. So I guess it's actually in my favor, that game. Unless also I play by the same rules and I have to turn down every single face until there's one left. So it'd be a bit different. I'm great at Guess Who and gambling. Let's see. Oh, actually, I just thought about it. Mods would be able to hack the Guess the Number one pretty easily, because they don't have restrictions on the number of guesses or the number of words or chat messages they can say. They're not like rate limited. So I'd have to make it so it keeps track of like when the last time you guys submitted, or each member submitted something, and then make it ignore anything sent faster than that. Or I could just put the chat in slow mode, but I'm pretty sure mods can still speak through that. This is how I get my slot machine. I mean, if you want to, if your chat wins and your vote thing gets selected and then also voted on by majority by the rest of your chat, then yeah, you could get a slot machine maybe. Don't know how I'd add a slot machine to this. There isn't exactly much space to play around with. Because it'd have to sort of fit on the desk or something, or be an item. So I don't know. I don't know if I have the room to add whole ass slot machines, but horse racing and blackjack. Well, blackjack I can do. I think blackjack might even be on this, or at least I was adding some sort of card games. Horse racing. Also doable. Probably just going to be random chance. But then again, I guess that's what horse racing is. And that could have, like, betting with channel points. But yeah, we also got, on this list, we've got 21 questions, battleships. Battleships will be quite fun, because nobody will know where their ships are. So you just kind of have to figure out as chats. Some of these could probably go on for quite a while, though. Like battleships will probably go on for a while. And so will chess. I could have you both halves of chat playing chess against each other. And I looked it up. It's about 40 moves average per chess game. And if I give you guys 30 seconds of voting time, then that's like at least 20 minutes per game. Which is a long time to play chess for. You know? We're the gambling squad. Or the gambling chat, I see. You love gambling in right chat. Well, I guess right chat is more degenerate, yeah. Checks out. But yeah, other than that, we got the memorization game. Hangman. How many? It's just lots of sort of almost like game show games. Heads or tails? I think heads or tails would be an interesting one. Because I was thinking about, each chat votes on which one they want to choose, but then like that means what if you both choose the same thing? So maybe, I don't know, one gets the option to pick a thing, and then the other half gets the other one. Or I make it so every single person in the chat gets a vote, and then you get +1 point for every correct choice and -1 point for every incorrect choice. So you could end up getting 10 points or -10 points, depends how many you get right. But then that if like you're getting so many points from one game, but you play a game of chess and you win, and then you get +1 point for that. That might be a bit unfair. Chess, I think, based on the difficulty and the duration of the game, should reward different amounts of points. I just don't want to make it too hard if you win chess to come back as the opponent team. Also got games like Minefield, which is you vote to uncover a square, and if you get a treasure, it's +1. If you get an empty one, it's nothing, and if you get like a trap, you lose a point. Basically, it's kind of like gambling, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, should I add actual gambling? So you can gamble your points that you do earn. So like, say one chat is behind the other one, but there's the last thing I do is a gamba, and you can either double your points or lose them all. I mean, there'd be no reason to not do it, but at the same time, the winning chat might get annoyed if they just get lucky and double their points and win. So after they played and fought so hard. So maybe not. Maybe I keep Gamba out of the point system. I'm great at chess as well. Well, that doesn't matter. It depends on if the average person in your chat is good at chess. Because the moves are based on the average voted one. So the most voted move will get executed. And honestly, because there's so many potential moves, the chances of people making the same move are kind of low. Right? So there'd be one vote for like a bunch of different things. So it would just have to choose a random move. That's what these are, gambling, aren't they? But gambling's fun, Maybe I could get a stake, like, what called, like, oh my god, my brain is blanking. A stake sponsor, that's it. All or nothing. Okay, yeah, Gurgaman would definitely just go all in. Or maybe I could do a system where somebody could have the chance of getting +1 point, or like a 50-50% chance of +1 point for their team, or be banned for a week. They could sacrifice themselves in order to try and get themselves a point. And if enough people do that to push themselves over the edge and like get the win on at the end, I think that could be quite funny. To sacrifice yourself for points for the team, the team player. There's so many like possibilities with this. Yeah. Well, it's got to be like a significant enough amount of time. Yeah. Or maybe it could be guaranteed. Guaranteed it times you out for a week, but you get +1 point. which then means you can't participate in like later things. So like you remove yourself from your team for a week, just to win on that day. It depends how competitive people are, I guess. I don't know. We could do whatever we want. Make every chat choose a player for chess, then make the chosen players play. No, where's the fun in that? You gotta have because like otherwise it's just which chat has the best player. I want to see which chat on average can make the best moves. You know, and it also stops people from cheating, because then it takes the average, and like most players won't cheat. Most players are just in it for fun, and even if they know what the best move is, you know, you only got 30 seconds, so not much time to coordinate. Well, you want to sacrifice other people? Yeah, that could be fun. Sacrifice on their behalf. I mean, I think that's pretty much just murder, isn't it? It's honorable murder. But yeah, and then we got some other like player ones that involves players in the game. So things like fashion shows, football, hot potato, bomb roulette, Cards Against Humanity, Fish in a Barrel, which is a game I kind of did before, where it's like chat enters coordinates and then it drops a bomb in that spot, and then it's just whoever's the last player standing. Oh no, that's that one. Oh wait, no, Fish in a Barrel is where was that? Oh, that's like cups, the shuffling cups. So chat votes on which cup to uncover, and if there's players in it, they get eliminated. Sort of a musical chairs esque thing, categories and word association, rock paper scissors tournaments. Could literally just play Family Feud, which I think is like you have to guess what the majority of chat would vote on a thing. So they would place their guess, and then chat would vote, and then if they get it right, they get points or something. I don't know. And then there's also that old game. Actually, it's not that old. That game where you have to just try and stop the timer as close as you can to 10 seconds, and the player that does it the fastest gets the point. Or as close to the 10 seconds. I really love gambling. I know. A lot of people do. A lot of people just closet gamblers. Or like they don't have the money to gamble, but like they're responsible. But on this, you can gamble away because these points don't exist. You know, they're not real. It's safe gambling. I mean, hopefully it doesn't start any gambling addictions. That would be bad, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll limit the amount of gambling. Only a couple of things. Sacrificing yourself and I don't know. Yeah, the random number. Guess which number I'm thinking of. Yeah, gambling when it's harmless is great. When there's no money involved, I like gambling because it adds stakes. Even though, like, you know, if the currency doesn't mean anything, there aren't any stakes. But like, just the stakes of competition and being the best player. That's what I like. It does add a lot of stress, like playing like poker and things. When I played in the past, like just for like fake chips, adds a lot of stress. So that's why I don't do it that often. I try to avoid stress. That's just a skill issue. True. 99% of gamblers just quit before they make it big. True fact. You have 300 euros? Or is Barrows a Burrows? Anyway, I can't gamble IRL. Yeah, I gambled once on the World. Oh no, was it the World Cup? Maybe it was the Euros. But I bet on England to lose in the final against Spain. I bet 200 quid. Yeah, I bet 200 quid that England would lose in the finals at the Euros, and then we all went to like this park with this big ass TV and like all watched it. And in my mind, it was a win-win because either England loses and I make money, or England wins and England has won the Euros and we have an amazing day out celebrating with everyone. So, and we did end up losing, and I made £300 profit, but it was still a good day nonetheless. Also, hi Hawk. What did I miss? I did a little demonstration of where the the VR app is at, and now I'm just sort of talking about sort of the mini games that I'm trying to, because we're doing left chat versus right chat. That's sort of the main theme of this quote unquote season. Is pitting the chat against each other. Players are going to be technically a thing in here, but they're not going to be the main focus anymore. The network players, they're going to just be there just to be there. And there'll be some games they can play. But the main focus is on left chat versus right chat. Bring things back to Twitch. And yeah, there's some fun games. But yeah, I still got there's this list here that I have to do of all the important things before I can start working on the fun things. Outros and raiding and intros. Not even sure if I have an intro. An intro of sorts. Redeems, Twitch events. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do this request pipe. Oh no, I'm going to do requests. Actually, am I going to still do that? Is that the focus? I suppose. But yeah, I just recently added the sub phone, which it's a core staple of my streams. I can't not add it. A lot of arguing and gambling. Well, it was just quote unquote arguing about what color to make the background of these two black things here. It was brown before, but I've made them black with very, very slight transparency, which I think you can just about see. Is what we've settled on. But I'm no UI designer. I don't know what looks good. The left chatters clan. Well, we already do. It's right there. Actually, wait. Hawk is left gang, and so is Gugamund. Left chat's coming back, boys. We've been outnumbered this stream. A humble quest. Also high stranded. Well, honestly, I would still be working on that if I had enough storage space, but I don't. So I had to sacrifice working on a humble quest, or I can only work on things that are on my C drive. I had to sacrifice it to start this project. It's so annoying. I'm running on fumes of gigabytes, Buy an external SSD. I'm working on it. I don't want to buy an external one because they're slower. I just want a new computer, and I'm working up to. Actually, no, but that's a lie. It's gonna be like a year or two before I get a new computer. But I have to save up for my trip, which is now changed because now I might be going to EU TwitchCon and not LA or San Diego TwitchCon, and instead going to Offkai, because Toy said that she'd go in, and I was like, okay, well maybe I can go as well. I'm a VTuber, I count. But yeah, 200 quid is that many reals. It's so much money, Finn. You're crazy. 200 is a bit crazy for a bet. At least like me. I've never bet that much before. But Tank Team's been doing all right, and I ended up winning. So big brain, skill issue. They're the same internal versus external. No. I mean, you're probably right, but no. I like my excuses. No, honestly, I will. If it gets bad enough, I will just buy an external SSD. It's nice when it's connected to the motherboard and there's no chance of a cable being dislodged. Because I have a feeling it's just going to corrupt my projects or something if you disconnect a Unity project in mid working on it. I'm scared, alright? I'm scared because I've heard of Unity files corrupting and I've never run into it. And I think that's because I used a built-in hard drive. So yeah, I scared. Come to Brazil. Isn't that hell on earth? Isn't that the meme? People get sent to Brazil. Come to Bulgaria. Honestly, because I'm trying to plan my trip, and TwitchCon EU is at the end of May, and Offkai is the 20th of June. So there's 20 days in between TwitchCon and Offkai that I could spend just traveling around Europe. I was thinking like this place in Switzerland, and it looks so nice. I can't. It's Oshin. Osh. Oshin's. Oh, what is it called? It's got such a fucking weird name. O-E. There it is. This place. I saw this. Someone I follow on Instagram went to this place, and I saw it, and the view was incredible. But look at this. It's actually insane. How do I? Okay. Well, anyway, that place there. Oshinitsi. It just looks crazy, dude. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe go there. Like, look at that. How is that just not like a paradise? Seeker's gambling pays off, right? I have an internal SSD that is used as an external one. I could take it out of its case and attach it. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking USB cable like SSDs, but I guess there's also like you could just plug in. Actually, I might have room for that. Sorry, I think my brain is just like fuck because when I was thinking of SSDs, I was just thinking that little like rectangular chip that you put into the motherboard, but there are actual just like SSDs. I think I'm stupid. When I have kids, I'm gonna sell them for gambling money. You do that, buddy. You do that. I'll happily buy them off you. It's the backup stuff. Actually, yeah. Wait, isn't backups better like hard drive because you get more bang for your buck? Like, aren't SSDs better because then for like running things? That's stunning. That lake reminds me of Banff in Canada. Wait, I gotta look at what Banff is. This place? Oh, Banff. Is it Banff or Banff? This says with an N. This says with an F or M. You got much like rounder mountains. I don't know why, but yeah, this looks like a very America/Canada mountain, and then this was very like it looks more like tectonic plates around Europe. Like, is it weird that the mountains look different? I know that probably isn't actually a difference, but like anytime I see a mountain in America, they're always very rounded. And anytime I see them in Europe, they're always very just like big ass tectonic plates that like sticking out the ground. Maybe that is a real thing. Maybe it's not, but like when I look at like the Grand Canyon, they're all like rounded and stuff. They're not like slates, you know. Search for. Not even going to try and pronounce that. It's like a desert but with water. That is very nice. Honestly, I didn't think this is what Brazil looked like. I thought Brazil was a rainforest, dude. If I'm being honest. That's how little I know about Brazil. What happens? Do you just get like stuck there and then you just lost forever? I suppose it's massive. How does this even happen? Why is it all the same sort of pattern? Man, geography's cool. There are cases where you can turn an SSD into a USB but can take it out. I have one for my older Xbox. Yeah, honestly, I should just do that. I will do that. Wait, will I do that? How much are SSDs these days? Internal SSD. Amazon. £112 for 2 terabytes. Why haven't I been doing this whole time? That's so cheap. Even this one's like 60 quid. It's 1 terabyte. Sheesh. Okay, I'm doing that. Actually, wait, I'm going to leave that page open so I don't forget. Well, actually, I need to check my computer first to make sure I have the slots for it. The cables and whatnot. Hope it doesn't just break my PC opening it. But yeah, anyway, I want to go traveling. I'm probably going to go broke because is San Francisco expensive? I know most people here haven't been. But like, surely there's some cheaper areas in the US. It can't all be expensive, right? Actually, as I say that, I remember that TikTok of that woman that just went to America and it's like, everywhere's expensive. It's in Brazil. Go to Istanbul. Is that in Turkey, right? What's in Istanbul then? Other than like heat. And apparently just this one castle that is just in all of the images. Is that the only thing about Istanbul is this one place? I mean, I don't need a hair transplant, so like there's not that many reasons to visit Turkey. Oh, only the Amazon. It isn't the Amazon like most of Brazil. Because when I look at like Rio, it's just like there's so many trees. Not the bird moving, no. Yeah. Jesus. But yeah, I never would have thought it's desert. There's like so many trees. That's why I've been yelling at you. Yeah, I know. You're right. I know. It's just I'm lazy. I'm just lazy. That's what it all boils down to. You have to click on the thing, on the Amazon thing, and then click add to basket, and then you have to click order. And then you have to put in like your card details. I mean, mine are already saved and loaded, but you could have to do that. And then you have to press order, and then you have to wait. You have to wait like days, like actual days. Unless you have Prime, in which case it's like a day. But still, you have to wait days. And then you have to answer the door? Like, what? And then you have to open it. And normally they're like sealed. So you have to like find scissors. And then like cut it open. And then you have to install it. I don't even know if I have the cables, but I assume they come with cables. Maybe. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I go to PC Part Picker for deals and storage. Yeah, PC Part Picker is how I made my my computer. I found all the parts. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Go to Sofia then, Bulgaria capital. What's there to do in Bulgaria? The only thing I know about Bulgaria is this one girl that went to my high school that was from Bulgaria. And that's it. That's all I know. Come to St. Louis, Missouri and see the arch. There's an arch. Like Arc de Triomphe in Paris. I live in the south here. We have the Floresta de Ara. Oh, I'm not even going to try that. Big trees that are in danger of extinction. Oh. Never really thought about trees going extinct, but I guess that's a thing that happens, yeah. There's a shit ton of biomes. Bruh, as a Minecraft map. Hey, Scara. Sorry, I'm taking my time to get through these messages. Mato Grosso do Sul is a biome which is surrounded by mountains, and during rain time it all gets flooded. Very cool. Is flooding is flooding cool now? Has flooding become like mainstream? Hip? Yeah, I do want to like visit Brazil and well, some places in South America at some point. It's just money, dude. It's all just money. That's what it all boils down to. I would be doing all of it if I could afford to. I mean, who wouldn't? But no, I think I've only got enough juice from my tank team winnings for like one round trip. Honestly, it was cheaper to go to San Francisco than like LA or San Diego. It's like $350 a flight, whereas I think it was like $500 for the other two. A big metal arch. Pog. You stole it from the French, which I approve of. Right, now what am I doing? I've just been sitting here procrastinating. Let's just work on something while we do this. So what do I need to do? Subphone, done. Pause menu, fuck that. Alerts. I do need to do alerts. And I've already got it all set up, I just need to drag the stuff into the scene. Not that, there. So how am I gonna read alerts? Maybe at the bottom here? Could have like the most recent alert, and then how many in queue. That could work. Bulgaria, very beautiful, very. Yeah. I haven't visited that many places around Europe. Like, I've only been to like the main cities of a lot of the places. Sort of Amsterdam, Berlin, Prague, Budapest. Zagreb, which isn't even like a main place, I don't think. In Croatia. Lake Bled, Slovenia. Been to Italy. Greece, Spain, Portugal. Is that it? I can't remember the other countries. France. Do not recommend France. At least not Paris. Ascara. He's flying to do stuff that otherwise you couldn't. Like surfing? What can you do with flooding? I want to go back to Europe. I've only been to France and Spain. Oh, I would definitely recommend either Italy or Greece. Those are my favorite places that I've been to in the whole of Europe. Out of all of those, Italy, probably Greece number one, Italy second. Mainly because Greece, I've always loved sort of Greek mythology. Even though I didn't even see that much stuff there, it was just nice to be in that country because it felt like, I'm finally there. But also just beautiful place because we went to one of the islands. It's fucking beautiful, mate. Fucking beautiful. And but then Italy got that food, all that gourmet food for like 10p, cheap as shit, you know. Yeah, no, so good. Would recommend. I think that's all the places I've been to. I've obviously been to some of those countries multiple times. Is there anywhere I haven't been that I would like to go? One of my mates is in Finland right now. Keeps trying to hype it up. I think that's because he wants us to visit. But that just sounds cold. Much more fan of hot countries than cold, even though I burn so easily. Only one thing for Brazil, you need to know a little bit of Portuguese or you get bullied. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Portugal as a country. I think it's because they love us. Like, the Portuguese just love the English. And that's probably because we have the oldest military alliance on the planet. So they kind of, they respect us Brits, the tourists. Because, British tourists gets a bad rap from, the shit ones that go around being hoodlums. But but the good ones, yeah, still get treated differently because, we're associated with all of them. But the Portuguese don't do that. They treat us like family, which is really nice. Not Portuguese from Portugal. If so, you will get even more bullied. So fake Portuguese, basically. So the Portuguese Brazilian speak is like the English Americans speak. Not the real thing. Greece and Italy on my list. Honestly, we just need to go over there because it's stupid cheap and quick to move around over there. Yeah, honestly, you can just get trains around the whole of Europe. Or flights. Or it's just, anything really. It's very easy. It's very nice. It's more fun, I'd say, by train. That's what we did. After, what was it, GCSE? Was it A-level? But everyone goes interrailing. Let's just hop on trains from country to country. And the nice thing is that when we did interrailing, everybody else in our school was doing interrailing too. So we just kept bumping into people we knew and friends we knew. And it was just so good. It was like a whole class, all separated, but all going like the same route, basically. We didn't have to. Everyone was like, had their own choices to place to go, but like the route we did was like the most popular one. So it was fun to just bump into people. Portuguese too, yeah. Took a train from Paris to Madrid and it was fun. That sounds fun. That one sounds a lot longer though than the trains that I think we took. Well, then maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I can't actually remember. Interrailing was so long ago. I wouldn't want to be on a train for too long. That's all I know. Like overnight or sleep on it. But yeah, I really want to do interrailing again. There's nothing quite like just having the freedom of just going around with your friends. No sort of like schedule or anything. You just go and like fuck around and find places and do things. That's the thing that I miss most in life. If I was a millionaire, that's what I'd be doing every day. But you kind of need friends for that. And, millions. So, yeah, I saw, my mum's been sending me TikToks, as mothers do, of this guy that just goes around and he just goes to an airport and he'll just find the cheapest flight and then take it. And then, like, that's it. And he just does that and repeat. And every time it's a new country. Might be a bit sketch. You might have to, like, make sure it's not North Korea or something. But, yeah. Imagine having money to go fuck around. Couldn't be me, right? It's a shame. Which I guess is why content creation is such a popular career path nowadays. You have the freedom to go fuck around and also earn money by doing it. I mean, what's not to love? Best of both worlds. But obviously, a bit hard to get into. Alright, let's do this. Let's just do something. So I can say I've been productive. Middle, bottom here. Alerts. Put that at the bottom. Nice. Now we've got to change how this works. Oh god, there's a lot of commented out code. Don't do that. Okay. Q text is that. Alert text is that. Also, just completely unrelated. My parents are going away this Friday. What day is it today? Yes, they're going away on Friday for like 5 days. Little honeymoon thing after the wedding. Not actually, my dad's just going to work, but my mum joined them. and they're considering it honeymoon-esque. But that means I'm gonna have 5 days of controlling my own food, right? Which is a rare occasion. So I kind of want to like experiment with some takeaway, because like when I get takeaway, I get the same thing. You know, I always go to the same places, always get the same thing. I want to experiment a bit more. You know, so like I always get a Domino's, but I've never tried a Pizza Hut. You know, or what else is there? A Papa John's. So like I need some recommendations for like fast food places to go to. And like we got most of them here. Even the American ones we're getting more of nowadays. You love Papa John's. Is it better than Domino's? But yeah. Pizza, yeah, getting lots of pizzas on my it's on my list. It's gonna be one of the days. I wanna gotta cherish each day. Pizza is trash. Oof. Honestly, I like back in the day, I tried it and I hated it. Or like I didn't hate it, it just wasn't great. It was just like Sainsbury's heat in the oven pizzas. But then I would be like, okay, they can't still be in business right now. If they weren't like if they weren't enjoyable. So like surely they've like improved over time or something. So maybe they're good now. So that's why I'm asking for some public feedback, just to see if, you know, opinions have changed. But by the rest of it, Pizza Hut's still shit. I guess the price is what makes it good. I assume it's cheap. Than Domino's. Oh wait, Pizza Hut's solid. Oof. Oh, we got some conflicting opinions here. 26-year-old man having to do stuff without his parents. Well, it's not that like I can cook for myself. And I like cooking for myself. Honestly, I prefer cooking for myself. It's just when you're like living with your parents and you have the option for them to make the food for you. And me being me, I'm just gonna do it. You know, I don't care. I could make my own food and like have control and enjoy it. But like, no, I let them just cook for me because I am so lazy, and it means I get to work on stream stuff more. You know, so it works for me. But like, I do miss the days of just making my own food. Steaks and pasta, chicken nuggets and chips. Good times. I mean, probably horrible for my my heart, but good times. I have the crust at Papa John's. The crust. That's like the first time I've ever said or ever heard someone say they love the crust on something. Most people seem to hate the crust. Honestly, you know what like an ick of mine is people that don't eat the crust. It's like, how old are you? I bet they cut the crust off bread as well, dude. Like, come on. Man up. Eat the fucking crust, dude. Don't be wasteful. Pizza that tastes like cardboard, yeah. Homemade pizza is the best. All others are shit. Honestly, I kind of disagree. Maybe I just don't know how to make pizzas. But like anytime I've made a pizza, it's always just been like mid. So Domino's just get it right, dude. It's always like perfect. It always comes out the same. It's so consistent. I think that's what makes places like McDonald's and Domino's so good, is that it doesn't have to be gourmet food, but they are consistent as fuck. You always know what you're getting, and you always get the same thing, and it always like, yeah, just be the same, which I need. Because sometimes you get good like Chinese food, bad Chinese food, but like, yeah, they're just always the same, and I like that. I rate that. Because at least you know what you're getting. You don't have to take a gamble. And when I make pizzas, it's usually a gamble, and most of the time it's not a great gamble. But Domino's, they know how to do it. If I knew how, if I could just like, maybe I should like work at Domino's for a little bit to see how they make them, so then I can just make them forever. I assume it's just like the dough. I think the dough is probably the biggest difference. Obviously, the toppings and sauces are all going to be the same as regular pizza, but the dough they get right. I make food in an air fryer. Okay, is it weird that I still don't really know what an air fryer is? I don't think I've ever seen one before. But everyone hypes about them. I love a pizza crust as well. I always eat the crust my parents leave over. Yeah, right? Like I hate food waste. My mom's always just like instilled into me to not waste food. You know, think about the kids in Africa. And now it's such an ingrained part of me that it's almost like OCD now that I can't leave food behind, even if it makes me sick. I'll have to just finish the food. But yeah, I don't mind. I love eating the crust, other people's crust. Crust is the best part, right? Yeah, Domino's are good. They know what they're doing. They got experience. There's a reason they're like the top dogs. You know, it's just annoying because they just get more pricier every year. They don't have to, but their deals get worse and their prices get more expensive, and like that's what used to make them good. So they've hooked us in, and now they're pulling out the rug. But we're so hooked on them we can't quit. Yes, it's weird, but it's what the fuck is an air? It fries things with the air. Isn't that just an oven? Like what? Yeah, hot air cooked food. That's an oven. What's different about an air fryer? Literally an oven. At least my oven is fan powered. It's like a fryer but healthier. What makes it healthier than like an oven? Is it higher quality air? Air without microplastics? I made breakfast potatoes. Oh. Can you just do that with an oven? I'm still failing to see the point here. How it differs from an oven. No, it replaces an oil fryer. But if it's cooking things with air, hot air, that's just an oven. You can't replace an oil fryer with air because there's two different things, you know? Okay, I think I need to see it for myself because I don't get it. People have explained it to me before, and I can't wrap my head around it. Never ate ham in my life. Is that like religious reasons or just personal? Don't like the taste or something. Actually, wait. No, it wouldn't be that because then how would you know if it doesn't taste good if you never tried it? So I'm guessing a religious reason. It fries stuff without oil. So does an oven. Bruh, yes and okay. Okay. Alright. Well, how am I gonna do this? Actually, how am I gonna do this? I think I need to get rid of that. That's public. Just get rid of all this shit. Q mode on by default. Get rid of that. Yep. Oh, I know. We don't want that. Okay. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. It gets hotter and more concentrated than an oven, so it's more like frying. So it's just a hotter oven. Interesting. Air fryer has more circulation, so it's more like an oil fryer than like an oven. Well, Tanta said it's more concentrated. Now you're saying it has more circulation. So wait, which one is it? Oh my god, am I being gaslit? Is this what gaslighting is? Alert text equals alert dot toString? No. Oh shit. Hmm. Both together, bruh. Just trying to get your dumbass to understand. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not enlightened, alright? I haven't seen the way. I'm uncultured, dude. I don't know what to say. Oh god, why is it my mess? I don't. God, why is it so hard to develop on stream? My brain just doesn't work. Like, I think this is like normally when I'm working off stream, I just I can follow, you know, a thought process, but here my thought process is just all over the place. There. There we go. Let's get rid of all these things. Honestly, I can't wait till I actually just get the VR stuff up to a point that I can use it. Means I can stop doing the dev streams. I just feel bad for not streaming, you know. Been so spotty, and I was getting so consistent uploading videos, and then here it is. This is what always happens. I get consistent, and I start making progress, and then I reset all my progress because I start a new season, and the cycle repeats. This is the kind of stream I love. I know, Dave. I know. Just for you. This is also the stream I hate because I get no work done. Similar to a convection oven, there's a fan that circulates hot air around the food in a perforated tray or basket. Because all the surface areas of the food are exposed to the hot air, the food cooks to become crispy on all sides without having to be submerged in hot O. So an oven. Like, what is the difference? That happens in an oven too. I don't get it. Somebody tell me the difference between an air fryer and a goddamn oven. Well, are you enumeration a light green shade? Is that custom or part of the color palette? Because I've never seen that before. Come again? What? Am I enumeration a light green? I thought that was a pickup line at first. I'm not going to lie. Well, are you in enumeration? Because you look like a green shade. What's up? Yes, thank you for the 4 bits. That will cover Yeah, thank you for the bits. It's faster. How much faster? How long does it take to cook chips in an air fryer? Sorry, fries in an air fryer. How long? It's a small oven. I see. So is it just for people that can't afford an oven? A mini oven. Or like don't have the room for an oven. People living like a flat. Honestly, if somebody just said, yeah, it's an oven, but for people that live in like a flat and don't have the room for an oven, that would have just made so much more sense. You know? I'm not playing dumb. Like, the way you were explaining it, it just sounds like what an oven does. It's not rage bait. I just don't get how it's different from an oven. Your enums in C# are lime. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have no idea why. I think I changed the color scheme at some point. You can change all the colors. Change that color. Change that color. Change that color. And my comments as well. I did a custom color. Just to make them stand out more. Well, you can ask ChatGPT how to do it. It's up here somewhere. Preferences, color. 10 to 15. Okay, so it's like 10 minutes faster than like a normal oven. They come out crispy as fuck. Okay. So that makes sense. I mean, my chips come out crispy as fuck too. Just saying, in my oven. But the time thing, there you go. That's a valid difference between an oven and an air fryer is the time. But it's not a fucking oven. See that? Okay, it's comments like that. Other than time, then what makes it different to an oven? Because my chips come out crispy in my oven, and they come out crispy in the air fryer. So like, there's no difference there, I've got a fucking oven. The air fryer is cheaper and quicker. Yeah, there you go. That's a valid point. Thank you. See, a valid difference between an oven and an air fryer. It's just more efficient. It's faster. I guess it's just the next step in oven technology is smaller, more condensed, more efficient. Still the same thing though, fundamentally, but just like improved. I have a small one for fries. If I use it if I have soggy fries. Well, to like reheat, like takeaway and stuff. Well, my mum says I should do that. I honestly, I don't really give a shit. To me, food at some point just becomes fuel. So I don't fuss over just re-crisping them up or anything. It fries stuff without oil. Like an oven. Anyway, let's not go down this tangent. Yeah, both an oven and an air fryer. Just made some shit better than the oven, like toasted rabbits. Oh. Honestly, if it's faster as well to like heat up, because that's like one of the main downsides why I can never be asked to oven anything, is because it takes like 15 minutes just for the oven to get up to temperature. It's like, how long does it take for an air fryer to get up to temperature? Yeah, they inherit from the oven class. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. And they improve optimization and remove redundancies. Maybe we should get an air fryer then. We don't have one. Wait, how big are they? They must be like big enough to like fit decent sized meals. They actually cost less to run. Probably? I don't know. The electricity cost might be higher. Than like, because like ovens don't use that much like power, do they? I should cook shit on the stove. There you go. Yeah. It's just a small as fuck oven. Well, okay, but you see, my friend Tanta here said it's not an oven. So who's right there? Discuss. Do you cook, Finn, or are you lucky and your parents do? Well, I've done both in my life, During my 4 years at uni, I was cooking for myself and then come home and my parents do it for me. Honestly, it's probably better than my parents cook for me because they at least provide a balanced diet. Whereas university, I had like 3 meals that I would just do in like rotation. They had like vegetables and stuff, but like there wasn't much variety. But my parents like to have a lot of variety. Oven doesn't really fry, it mostly bakes. What's the difference between frying and baking? Like temperature? Higher temperature to fry, lower temperature to bake. It's half the size of a PS5? How do you fit anything in there then? That seems so small. I'm going to go insane. What do you mean? I just want to be enlightened on the ways of the air fryer, dude. Honestly, I should just ask ChatGPT. Oh, never mind. Hawkoma's next best thing. Okay, so what is the difference? Despite their similarly golden crisp result, boom, same result, Air fryers differ from convection baking, and convection fans operate. Wait, fuck. No, the chat's moving. It's fucking up my lines reading. Air fry differs from convection baking and vice versa. The differences are mainly rooted in the speed at which the convection fans operate and the temperature of the oven. Compared to convection, air fry steps it up on both counts. Was this written by like the air fryer company? It sounds like an ad. In terms of when you should use either setting, air fry is recommended for foods that cook with dry heat or that you would roast, bake, and fry. To list a few examples, pre-fried fro. Is that it? Just ends mid-sentence. Okay, that kind of didn't help. So what I gained from that is they produce the same result, but you want to use an air fryer for things that don't need baking. I guess things that like aren't very thick, because it'll just cook like fry the outside, but the inside will obviously, if it's too thick, it'll take longer to get to the inside, so it might still be like raw. Like I assume if you use an air fryer for like chicken, you just get very dry chicken. At least you'd have to do it long enough to make sure it wasn't, raw on the inside. Read it yourself. Oh well, who do you think I am? Somebody that reads? You crazy? He's just gonna say the same thing. I'm not making a statement. I'm trying to understand. I'm just. Air fryer's not a company. Why is it like capitalized like it's a company? Because like it's not like air fry like a verb. It's uppercase air, uppercase fry, which looks like a name, You know what frying is, yes. It's when you put oil in a pan and then you cook it. Or like one of those deep fryer things. And you cook it. Boom. So basically, it's just high heat oven baking. I get it now. I get it. It's just the same. It's the same as an oven, just dialed up to 11, and smaller, and more efficient. It's oven on crack. Cool. We got to the bottom of that. I am enlightened now. I'm one of them. I'm one of the air fryers. Now, back to work. Alerts. And then 3NQ. And this goes at the bottom. And then it goes like that. And then. No, not that. There you go. There, but lovely. Wunderbar. We don't need that. This thing. There we go. Lovely. What do you mean, Jesus? I summed it up. Hawk even agreed. Why are you Jesusing? You're just hating to hate now. You're trying to gaslight me. You know what? I'm gonna buy an air fryer just to tell you how much of an oven it is. Just purely to spy you. Took you 35 minutes. Well, if you were better explaining, it wouldn't have taken so long. You could have just said, yeah, it's a high-powered oven. No, you had to go, no, it's not an oven. And you had to just make it all complicated. That's on you, bud. That's a skill issue on the explainer's part. I'm just a simple man trying to learn. Emphasis on simple man. Air fryers and ovens are mid. Real pros use their overheating laptop. See, now we're getting somewhere. Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Leaf. So, where are you getting all these bits from, Leaf? What happened? Did the Twitch paycheck come through? Are you being sponsored? If so, can I get in on that? You bought loads of bits for my birthday. You did? Ah. So what, you just been slowly trickling them out to the streamers that you watch? Bless. Wait, how many do you have left then? Couple in the bank. Very nice, very nice. Well, save them up. Save them up. You know, there may be a bit redeem at some point that's worth throwing them at. You know, something interesting could happen. You never know. If I just get off my ass and actually fucking end up developing this goddamn app. You know I'm terrible at saving though. I know. My sub's gonna run out, but I'm broke. Skill issue. Imagine running out. I haven't run out of my sub hasn't run out in 3 years or almost now. As of next month, 22 odd days, and I've been a tier 3 sub. Not missed a single month. I have the sub badge to prove it. I think. Yeah, look at that. 1 year. No, tier 3 for 27 months. How was that 1 year? That's. Oh, I haven't gone above the 1 year badge. Yeah, I'm supposed to add more badges. I just haven't quite got around to that yet. Yes. Oh god, I've set a trend. Yeah, 27 months at tier 3. Skill issue. Okay. Alright. What now? We got alerts. I guess we can test if the alerts work. So, alright. Does anyone here want to not do it now, but unfollow and... Oh no, I can ban. Okay, who here wants to be banned? That's one way we could test this. Okay, of course Leaf does. Oh, actually, wait. I need to add a way to DQ first. So how are we going to make it so I go to, like, the next alert? I could point at it. Or I could press, like, a button. Or I could have a button on my desk. Honestly, a button on the desk might be better. Button. Oh god, there's a lot of buttons. Button. Button. There. Old button. What? Pose button. Where are all these buttons? Okay, there. We can use a dot. We'll just use this button. Look at that bad boy. It looks kind of cool with the... I'm making it so that everything in the foreground doesn't have outlines, but the outlines do look kind of cool. Maybe I'll keep this one as an outline, actually. Yeah, we'll put the button there. Like that. And this button... How do I actually... Physics gadget button on pressed. We go to alert and we go to DQ. Alright, let's see if that works. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my fucking headset. Okay, so Leaf, you volunteered to be banned, right? Did I see that correctly? Oh, my back. You're going to unban me though, right? Well, you've already agreed, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Wait, why does Tanta's emote not show up? Oh, it's a FFC emote. Yep. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Okay. Let's just split this in half so we can see what I see here. So if I do exclamation mark burn Dr. Leaf. Oh, not exclamation mark, slash ban Dr. Leaf. Okay, one new alert. And then if I push button, I don't actually know if I can push the button, but theoretically if I push button. Okay, I grabbed it. Why is it so like why is it so bouncy? Why is it so zesty? Ah, fuck. Punch my desk. Okay. That works. Although I don't like the grabbing part. I don't like that. That's weird. Interesting. But then, yeah. You see that? Dr. Leaf was permabanned. So I can go through my my alerts. Like that. I just need to make sure I don't, like, press it by accident. Slash unban Dr. Leaf. Alright, he should be alive again. He lives. Alright, cool. Works. Very nice. Prefab unpack. Let's call this next alert. Now, how do we disable grabbing? Lock on pressed. Grabbable. Be gone. Does this require a grabbable? No, just the rigid body. Sweet. It does push a bit easy though. Also, actually, wait. Network players are gonna be able to like jump on it and push it, aren't they? Maybe not then. Well, what does that look like from this perspective? See, like aesthetically, it looks the best there. Why are you formatting your streams for the TikTok brain? Just to make content creation easier, so I know exactly what's visible and what isn't. And also because I'll be multi-streaming on TikTok and YouTube, or theoretically, assuming my internet can handle it. If it's too much, then it might just have to be. I don't know. Don't know which one's better, TikTok or YouTube. Probably TikTok because I have more followers on there. But I am trying to branch into YouTube more. So, do people actually watch YouTube live streams? Is that a thing? Left and right chat could be at least be a little more aesthetic and sometime in the future. Yeah, we tried like a brown color, but I just didn't like it. It was very plain, very dull. And at least this way you can kind of see through to the background. But it's still not perfect. So yeah, I need, I don't know, a UI designer or something to come up with better left and right chat appearances. But I am no UI designer, and I am not even going to try and attempt. So why not have it off screen to the side? Well, mainly because I need to have it on screen because people said that that's the wrong thing. People said that the blurriness from the background hurt their eyes if I just had nothing. So yeah, it would be nice to be able to do full screen, but they said that the blurriness it hurt their eyes. So if I do that, they can't see it. I mean, have the button off screen. I mean, I could do as well, but I kind of want it on screen. But I don't have to. Could just shove it, if the phone is on the left side, just shove this to the right. It's about there. Let's try that. Let us try that. My yes was to live streams. Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Thank you for context. And Hawkoma also. Oh. Okay, well, and I guess YouTube might be better then for live stream. Well, ideally, I'll just get it to. I'll just have good internet. Web button. It's a bit too zesty, but that's a lot easier to. It's just I feel like if it might press multiple times because it bounces. So how do I increase like torque or whatever? I don't know the word. If I increase the mass to like 10. That kind of works. But not really. Drag. That's probably going to stop it from returning, isn't it? I want it to like swing around this. The join. Oh, it's not. Yeah, no, don't use gravity. I don't know. Use a custom font or just a fancy different one. Well, the font's not the issue, at least for me. I know people multi-stream on Twitch/YouTube. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking TikTok as well, just because TikTok's been my biggest platform for success. And people that like, because I get TikTok follows all the time. Like, I'm always getting new TikTok followers. And if they follow me and then they see that I'm live, they'll click on it and then maybe be more likely to come over to the Twitch, you know? So I don't know if that's more important than like my YouTube, which only has like 1K followers on it. So I don't know. It's not a joint setting. Yeah, I don't know what here would do that. Because I haven't played around with joints much in Unity. They're one of my weak spots. So like there's a limit. I don't know what a limit does. Is it a spring? Is it, does it have a drive? I don't know what any of this means. What's a position spring and a position damp? Well, I assume damper. But is it on the Y? Is it on the X? Is it on the Z? I don't know. There's a crazy position spring on the Z, so maybe that's up, down, left, right. No, but then X doesn't. Oh, I don't know, dude. Slurp drive. That's just 0. No, it's still wobbling. I need it just to not go back and forth, So, you see it kind of like it wobbles. I just need to go down and then up, and not go beyond where it started. So maybe that's just like that is probably just drive, right? Let's just try changing some values. I mean, that's better, but not great. That might be good enough, actually. The position drive. What happens if I make this 0? Okay. Make that 0. Make that 1. 10. 100. 1,000. Okay, so that's the speed at which it comes back. And this is the dampening on it coming back. Ooh, it's very high damping. Okay, 100. Oh, there you go. Now we're getting somewhere. Boop. Push. Push. Yeah, okay, that works. 1,000 and 100. And I think it's like 5 mass. 1,000. 100. And I think that was 5. Cool. Alright, button sorted. Can tick that off the list. Alerts done. I don't have alerts. Oh, actually, wait. I don't have alerts for YouTube and TikTok. How do I do that? YouTube and TikTok alerts. Set up Steam.exe reference. Alright, cool. Another feature bites the dust. Which football team do you support in England? None of them. I don't follow football. Never really got into the culture. Never really, like, because I don't get excited over other people playing sports, you know? To me, it's just not entertaining. I'd much rather, play a sport, but, like, I don't really care what other people do when they play sports. And also, it's a bit too much like heartbreak, a bit too much investment. I'm a guy that consciously doesn't invest in things. I won't let myself get attached to things, and football clubs are one of them. Emotions suck, so I avoid them at all costs. And if I start to get into football, then I probably get emotions and stuff. That's no good. No bueno. Yeah, no, I was talking about that earlier, Leaf. Yeah, I bet against them. Not because I want them to lose, but just because win-win situation, innit? Big brain. Oh, you need to add auto reconnect as well. It's not very patriotic of you. I mean, no. I'm not a very patriotic guy, I'll be honest. I'm not particularly proud of my country. I'm not particularly proud of any country, really. I think countries are kind of stupid, I'll be honest. Countries just, like, give people a reason to hate each other. Like, these made-up invisible borders and stuff. It's all just stupid. We're all just on the planet. Like, we're all just people. But then there's all these rules and things, and it's just too much. So I don't believe in being proud of my country. I know it's just we're just like, yeah, we got some good people, we got some bad people. We're just people. Nothing to be proud of or anything like that. Anyone could have done it. All our achievements could have been done by anyone. It's not just because we're British. We're not any more special than anyone else. Plus, yeah, government-wise, we don't really have much of a choice. It's either just a choice between bad and worse, really. Okay, now add gambling in 25 minutes. No. This place sucks. The UK is not the stream. Wow. I did assume you were talking about stream. I'm working on it, Kaz, alright? I know. I'm not as entertaining when I do dev streams. I mean, I'm not entertaining anyway, but even less so in dev streams. Mood, right? All just people on an earth. Some of them are dickheads, some of them aren't. Doesn't matter, where you happen to be born and what location. All that matters is how you turn out and how you are now. Slot machines that give you points, but you have to spend points to spin the slot. Yeah, I'm not turning this into a casino. Fuck that. No. We don't encourage gambling here. Unless I end up with the money from the gambling, in which case I highly encourage it. Nah, my stream is very much like the UK. It's kind of shit, but it's home. You made Blackjack 1,000 seasons ago. Yeah. I mean, I've been considering bringing it back. Because, well, if you didn't know, this season is all about left chat versus right chat. And I've got a lot of mini games. A lot of mini games planned. And I was thinking about blackjack, but then that's more like me versus the chat rather than the chat versus the chat. Is that a Trello? It is, and it's not. At least I don't think it's public. I wouldn't ever make these public because you know me. I'll probably swap to another thing in 2 weeks' time, and this board will become irrelevant. But yeah, lots of ideas for. I mean, like the biggest idea is chess, or like the one that would take the longest time is chess. Getting one half of chat to verse the other half of chat in chess. And obviously a point system based on that, and then whichever side gets the most points gets to request a new feature to be added. If I were you, I would add tags such as minigame or bit redeems because you wouldn't have that context on what type it is when it is in the progress or completed stage. Well, the in progress, the context, it usually just, well, it explains what I have to do, so I don't really need the context, because I write my notes just as what I have to do. And completed, I don't even, this just saves me the effort of right-clicking archiving. You know, I don't actually look at the completed shit. It's just, and then obviously if I want to know what the thing is, it's whatever category it's in. I'm not very good at Trelloing, I'll be honest. Maybe if I was in a group, it would be important, but like here, it's just a to-do list. It's just a fancy to-do list. You know? Yeah, but I've been thinking about bit redeems to promote discourse between halves of chat. So like there could be a bit redeem that lets you time out half the enemy chat, like a Thanos snap, but only for one side of chat, triggered by the other side of chat, or you know, timing out a random enemy member, banning an enemy from using, or banning the enemy chat from using a word. So you could like ban the word the, and if anyone in the enemy chat says the word the, they get timed out for 5 seconds. Yeah, basically that. Or yeah, even when it's just like disable the enemy chat, and instead it's just 2 left chats or 2 right chats. Checkers, simple and easier, right? Yeah, I was thinking checkers as well. I don't know about easier, because there's a lot of rules in checkers, and like in chess it's 1 turn each, right? Whereas in checkers you could have like multiple turns, so you take one, but then you take like, you know, that chain that they do. So actually I think checkers is harder. At least for like chat versus chat, because obviously each move has to have a vote for it, and then yeah. I'm gonna go ship. Thanks for keeping me informed. There ain't gonna be no gambling. It ain't happening. Right. Honestly, I don't even want to do any work because it's so much slower. Faster just do a layer. Oh wait, to be fair, I'm at the 2-hour 43 mark. That means I get to wrap up stream soon. So I guess I just. Oh god. Well, I'll build this. And yeah, hopefully the joining bug is fixed by next stream. I'll do some playtesting in Discord. But yeah, make sure that's working, and then we can see if we get players in, and then they don't have anything to do, but hopefully by next stream they might, but probably not. But it's coming along. We're making progress. It's going to take like a week or 2 to get to a good point. And I don't know. I'm in a rush. Got places to be, things to do, content to make. I think that's the worst thing is the more I do dev streams and don't have something to show, the less content I can make. And that just feels like stagnation. If I'm not making videos, I can physically feel myself stagnating. Even though there's no rush, but mentally I am keeping the pressure on so I don't, get complacent. I need to make sure I actually add enough stuff to the SAO menu as well, because one of the main hooks of my TikToks that keeps people around is the SAO menu, and I need to make sure there's actually stuff to do with it. Right now, there's like 2 items, and that's pretty much the only use of it. There's no point in other camera views anymore or different seats. I mean, backgrounds I'd only sort of change at the start of stream, and even then I might just make that random or chat voted maybe. Oh, actually, that's something I could do. I've been thinking about the intro for the stream, which would only last like a couple minutes just to let people arrive. But I'd make it so that, I don't know, whichever half of chat has the most members show up, to be early, gets to choose what the background is for the stream or something. That could be a thing. Do an Incredibles 1 intro. Nope. That's for the raid. That's not for no. How do chat size work again? Anyone, it depends on what the start of your name or the first letter of your name is. A through M is left chat, and N through Z or Z. I never know. N through the last letter is right chat. So you're left chat. You're doing Incredibles for the raid. I don't know. I'm doing something at some point. I don't know. Z? Okay, Z. I'm becoming American. I hate it. Sucks. Hey, Beam. Yeah, Hey You changed his name to Zayu. It's Z? Well, Cass says it's Z, and I'm pretty sure it is Z. No, you said Z. You American. At least I know it's Z. I just say it accidentally. But you just said it's Z. But at least screenshot that. Screenshot it. Mr. D, debatable. I think you knew what you were doing. Alright, turn off the good mic, put on the bad mic. Love to see it. See, look, it works for me. I ain't got no problems. Oh, what the hell? Well, that's not good. Okay. Slight issue there. See if I can figure out why that is. Why is the fade not being masked? Who knows? I guess that doesn't work. Then rect mask 2D. That should work. Alright, anywho. Alright, is that working? Is that connected? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, my back. My poor back. Nice. Hoppa. Alright, well, there you go. That's stream. Done. Sorted. Wait, is it connected or not? Am I just dead? Somebody say something. Okay, it's alive. So yeah, that's what it will look like, or at least the rough format of what it will look like. The thing up there points down there. You know, relax, Unk, bruh. You not just call me Unk. I'm not that old. Yeah, 26 is not uncle age, is it? Oh, actually, it might be. People will be having babies at like 18 nowadays, so yeah, definitely what could be. But yeah, anywho, yeah, I know. Dude, I need to exercise more. I swear to God, like I have this trip planned, but like without the ability to walk, I'm gonna struggle, you know, because like America's it's not easily walkable. So like, I might be fucked. Might just have to Uber everywhere. So I either go broke or get in shape. Those are my options. I do want to get in shape though. I just once again mentally can't afford myself the time. But anywho, yeah, that'll be it for today. Oh my god. The only downside about physics hands is that sometimes they get caught on things. You know.
Don't want to be called Grandpa now. I think I'd prefer Grandpa over Unc. I'll be honest. Oh, look at little Leaf, all on his lonesome in little left chat. Yeah, left chat's kind of understaffed. I mean, after Hey You left, yeah, we're fucked. But I'm left chat. I am. I just don't talk in left chat. Yeah, you did. Very rude. Ah, alert. Something alerted. Beep. Hello, button. Push. Oh, okay, the button doesn't work. I think removing the grabbable part of it might have... Oh, God. What am I punching? Okay, well, that's broken. Maybe a lever. I'll look at a lever. Anyway, what did I miss? Oh, it's a follow. Thank you, No Name, for the follow. Where am I? You are... Where are you? Oh, wait, yeah. Sorry, you're right there. Boom. Left chat. Let's go. I'm left-handed, though, so I'm awesome. Dear God. Actually left-handed. Unironically left-handed. Yeah, imagine not knowing about arrows. He's done that before. He will never learn. He will never learn. It's the air fryer, dude. It's been frying his brain. Anywho. Yeah. I'm in the shape of a circle. I think that's my sign to leave. Let's go into that message. Oh, that's an arrow. How'd you do that? You figured it out. Wait, how did you do that? Is that literally the... Oh, it's the emote. And it shows up in the font. Who would have thunk? Okay. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I added this this backup font. It's like Noto Sans or something, and it's got like so many freaking characters in it, even emojis. Oh, look, Leaf's got a proper arrow though. Oh, cringe chat. Oh God, they're fighting, dude. It'd be kind of cool if I could have like a little animation of them like shooting back and forth. I won't do it because I need to keep this area clear for content reasons, but that'd be kind of funny if they could just maybe I could do it go around the top or something, around the sides. Stop pointing at each other. Oh, you got five points in there. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. See, it's only been one stream, but honestly, this is what I want. You know, I'm left-handed too. Oh God, left chat is actually full of left-handed people. I don't belong there. As a righty myself. Wow. Okay, this is escalating. Although what's that? Oh, there's nerds. I should get the nerd emoji stuff as well. I'll see if there's like a font that has emojis. Actually, let me add that to feedback. Add emoji. Oh no, not there. Add emoji font. No, there is no. No, it removes those characters, Leaf. You know that. You know that, Leaf. It's past, bro. It's past. Left chat did nothing, but I hate them. Good. My plan is working. People are turning on each other already. I don't know why I'm adding division between the two sides. Because it will escalate into full-out war. Like, you just need a couple of people like Leaf and Tanta to just stir things up, and then everyone else like rallies behind them. Let's use the sprite sheets, please. No, there isn't anything on the sprite sheets. There's like the default one, but that's not got much in it. The bias chat. Ben just wants to watch the world burn. Well, it's healthy because I want them to be competitive, right? The reason why I want the two chats to be fighting is because when we do mini games, I want people to be really passionate about it and like really try, and like get into it, you know. So if you have like something to rally behind or against, like the opposing chat, You know, people will try harder. They'll be more creative. They'll actually, you know, I'll get better content out of it if there's a lot of infighting, or not infighting, just conflict. At least that's my thought process. Whether in reality this will actually work, I don't know. But like, it's working so far, and we don't even have any mini games in the fucking thing. So like, yeah, it's going well so far. It's going well. Ooh, right chat has an average credit score of 625. You gonna take that, right chat? I wouldn't stand for that, honestly. They got you there. I could just imagine TikTok thinking of this as just 100% political. Yeah, maybe, but maybe that's the fun of it. Then you get more engagement. That's engagement bait if it gets political. People love to comment on political posts, and you know, any comment is a good comment. Any engagement is good engagement. What if it's a credit score? I don't know. I have a debit card, so I don't know what credit is. I haven't needed credit. Yes, cogs in the content machine. Yes. See, now you're getting it. Now you're getting your position, your place in this stream. I think it'll be fun. It's going to be the season of conflict, and well, we'll see how long this season lasts. But yeah, it's my thing now. My thing is just new seasons all the time. Maybe there'll be some that we return to more than others, but yeah, we'll see. Anywho, yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm hungry. I've got what to do. So I'm going to say bye to left chat because I like left chat. Right chat can go fuck themselves. Bye, left chat. I'll see you. What day is it? It's a Wednesday. So I'll see you probably on Friday and then Saturday. I don't think anything's going on then. Sorry, did I hear something? I thought I heard a little buzzing coming from this direction, but nothing. No, it must be in the wind. Anyway, bye guys. No, I'm sorry. I'm joking, right, chat. I love both chats equally. All right, I love both chats equally. Oh my god, is this going to turn into like a parent dynamic? I'm going to treat each chat as like a child. That would be funny. Maybe we could have little representations of each. Yeah, there are some adopted kids here. Maybe this is like an orphanage. You know? They take in the lost children and then divide them and make them hate each other. Bruh. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now. So bye guys, see you next time. Bye, see you on Friday. Bye. God, one downside about fucking headsets. You have to take them off and it's really awkward before you stop stream. But yeah, bye guys. Keep fighting. Keep up the rivalry. We need it. Yeah. See you later.